Oh my god, you hit the red button twice. Hey. Yeah. That's it. By judgment, yes, that caused that. No punishment. The punishment comes by missile. If a three of these members from the five as one, the thing to potentially push and end the group. The third one does come down. That's triple kill. Not working and maybe if the offense send the Apex bomb, all of a sudden Apex is not feeling characters, but yeah, they've been back that. Really? Offense to go for a Hail Mary is able to pull out that retribution. The 1 versus 5 situation. Billy's able to get that retribution, but at what cost? Feels like Apex is moving forward. They got that team fight. They're able to pick up one. The Ultra comes out again. Apex moved up with a death ball. Quirky is dropped dangerously low. Is able to catch us. And Mlbb, wow. Triple kill. Vocal. Holy back. Show us that gun. Show us. Well, that's easy. Wow. Back to school. You. Yep. Oh! Oh my goodness.
Tap the avatar in the upper left corner. Tap Account. Connect third-party account. Tap OK and enter information. The reward can be claimed after successful account connection. Log into the game again and tap Import.
Hello everyone! Today we're introducing our newest hero, the descendant of the great serpent, Kalea, the Surging Wave. Kalea is a support hero who specializes in close combat and offers strong, reliable single-target CC. Not only can she charge in and slam enemies around, she can also heal herself and allied heroes just by attacking. Surging Wave, Kalea! Passive, Surge of Life. After casting any skill, Kalea creates a water zone at her current position. If Kalea casts a skill within a water zone, she will absorb the water zone to enhance her next 3 basic attacks, with different effects such as healing herself and nearby allied heroes. First skill, Wave Breaker. Kalea slams her fist into the ground, dealing physical damage and slowing nearby enemies. Second skill, Tidal Strike, Rolling Wave. This skill has 2 parts. In the first part, Kalea dashes forward and grabs the first enemy hero she hits, going airborne and slamming them down for physical damage. If Kalea hits an obstacle or the edge of a water zone during the dash, the second part will trigger and Kalea will leap into the air. The skill can then be cast again to dive at the target location, dealing physical damage and knocking enemies airborne. Ultimate, Tsunami Slam. Kalea grabs an enemy hero with her tail and jumps into the air before slamming down in the chosen direction, dealing physical damage to the target and nearby enemies upon impact. While ganking with Kalea, use her second skill to close in and CC the target. Then use her first skill to activate her enhanced basic attacks and unleash them on the target. In teamfights, Kalea should prioritize enemy mages or marksmen. Use her second skill to dash into an obstacle near the target to launch her into the air. Then dive down to CC them. Follow up with her ultimate to slam them into your team, and use her first skill to trigger her passive before finishing them off with her enhanced basic attacks. Kalea excels at single-target CC, making her a highly effective ganker when coordinating with teammates. However, Kalea's short attack range and lack of poke means she needs to end fights quickly, or she'll end up being kited by ranged enemies. At level 1, upgrade Kalea's first skill to help allies clear creeps and minion waves, but prioritize upgrading her second skill afterward to reduce its cooldown for more CC during team fights so your teammates can focus on dealing damage. If a target is too far away, use Kalea's second skill to dash into an obstacle near the target to trigger the second part of the skill, then dive into the target to inflict damage and CC. Kalea's first skill can be used right after another skill, or her third enhanced basic attacks to trigger her passive and boost her sustain in combat. We recommend the Tank emblem, which also boosts Kalea's healing and first skill's damage. Pull Yourself Together reduces battle spell cooldown, and Concussive Blast helps Kalea's early game by increasing her damage output. As a roamer, we recommend this build for Kalea, focused on survivability and more self-healing. Thunderbelt and Oracle are Kalea's core equipment, providing hybrid defense, cooldown reduction, and boosting healing received, all of which fit well with Kalea's playstyle. Dominance Ice and Radiant Armor grant physical and magic defense while reducing the enemy's healing. Lastly, pick up Guardian Helmet to further enhance Kalea's sustained combat since her first skill and healing scale with max HP. We recommend the Flicker battle spell for Kalea to use with her second skill and ultimate to CC enemies by surprise. We also recommend Vengeance to reduce incoming damage while Kalea is fighting on the front lines. Kalea is good at dealing with heroes who lack mobility, like Layla and Chang'e. However, Kalea cannot grab enemies with control immunity, so heroes like Diggy and Minotaur can effectively counter her. Kalea's strong single-target CC makes her work well with heroes who have high single-target burst, such as Eudora, Harley, and Clint. In the early game, use Kalea's excellent support capabilities to assist the side lanes lock down targets for kills while using her passive to heal allies. In mid to late game team fights, Kalea and her team should avoid poking with the enemy team, especially against supports like Florin and Rafaela. Kalea can initiate by diving into the enemy team and using her ultimate to slam key enemy damage dealers into your team for a quick kill and numbers advantage. Kalea, the Surging Wave, will be arriving on March 19th. Participate in the limited time event to get Kalea for as low as 0 diamonds. Pick up her Shimmering Wave skin for just 51 diamonds in the first 14 days. Come, break some waves with Kalea. And until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.
Under the eternal eclipse, chaos looms from the shadow. This might sting. Nocturna's embrace. Total eclipse. Get away. You're doomed to be in my shadow. Me. The eclipse is coming. The night is young.
No one escapes.
escapes the dragon's stride.
No one escapes the snake's fangs.
No one escapes the falcon's gaze.
Fighting for the righteous justice, fighting for the priceless truth, blurring all the lines between the bad and the good. Fighting for the justice, no matter what we do. Three perspectives, sharing one objective. Everybody's fighting for the truth. Locked in on positions from different positions. We fight with precision. The truth is our vision. We're taking on the We're calling for justice on the battleground. We're not stopping till it's found. Nobody can judge our passion actions. The gallows coming down. Fighting for the righteous justice, fighting for the priceless truth, blurring all the lines between the bad and the good. Fighting for the justice, no matter what we do. Three perspectives, sharing one objective, Justice calls!
What comes from the soil returns to the soil. All lives are precious. Time teaches you things you can't learn from the book. Boom! Against the wind! Ha ha ha! Seeds of hope are all over this land.
Oh. Wow. my god, you hit the red buff twice. Hey. Yeah. That's it. By judgment, just like us, no punishment. The punishment comes by nature, the three of the members from each side of everyone. The thing to potentially push and reduce. The fourth one does come down that triple kill. That was the enemy. Maybe girl, you can also send your chick Apex. Wow. All of a sudden, Apex does not feel like the actually but yeah, they've been thinking about that. Really? Opting to go for a Hail Mary page. Oh my gosh! That retribution. It's a 1 versus 5 situation. Billy's able to get that retribution, but at what cost? It was like Apex is moving forward. They got that team fight. They're able to pick up one. The Blue Ultra comes out again. Apex moved up in the death ball. Quirky, it's dropped dangerously low. It's able to catch us. And Mlbb, wow. Well, it's probably done. Show us back, show us. That's wow. Actually cool. You. Yep. Oh my goodness.
そなたの願いより生ま
Your
れし蝶
team is banning.
このランタンの光に導かれる。私にご命令を。
Your team is banning.
魔法が僕のすべてだ。
Your team is banning.
この尻尾が戦いたくてうずうずしてるわ。私のフラッシュビートを聞
Your
かせてあげる
team
よ。
is banning.
正義は必ず勝つ。
Your team is picking.
こ
Your team is picking.
不滅の神は俺を選んだ。
私の使命はエレンを守ることだ。私の鉄拳にかなう
Your
者はい
team
ない。
is picking.
苦しみの音色を聞かせてやろう。
Hello. Alright guys, I'm here. I was resolving an issue for another match that's ongoing right now for a different host. Right now though we have Overskilled versus Heavenly Restriction. So kind of a little bit of a background. Overskilled was a top 8 team last NACT. I'm not exactly sure which place they were in. I think they were like top 5, top 4, top 5. One of those. They were up there in NACT. And now they're here competing in our mini tournament. For the prize pool has went up to $500 US, guys. That's like $100 per person. Yeah, so there's Overskilled on the blue side. On the red side, we have Heavenly Restriction. So, just from what I know, they are mainly a Burmese team. And they have competed a little bit around, you know, NA in scrims. I think another tournament somewhere. Yeah, so they're upcoming, and we'll see how they do versus Overskilled. So guys, don't forget to vote in the poll.
Your team is banning.
Alright, so for the people that are just coming in, thank you for tuning into the live stream. I am not a professional caster. I'm just here to, you know, casually talk and yap about things going on in the match. Some people, for some reason, yesterday thought I was supposed to be a professional caster. I'm not, guys. If you want a professional caster, please hire one for me. That would be greatly appreciated. But for my streams, I'm just here to talk and make it a little interesting instead of a silent stream with boring music in the background. Also, I'm still dealing with other matches ongoing right now in the background since I'm the host. So I'm like multitasking a little crazy. I gotta make sure everything's running smoothly, gotta make sure the matches are going, and I gotta run the match that is going on here right now. So that's just how it is in the tournament world. Anyway, looking here at the drafts, honestly, I kind of like, you know, the setting CC potential coming from HVN. Heavenly Restriction. And they have a Selena there, but they're mainly a pick-off comp. What it looks like. For Overskilled, you know, they have that dive potential. They have a Hylos, you know, dive in, get his team out, Granger burst damage, but that Urethel is going to be a good counter pick for that Granger. So we'll see how the gold laners handle each other there. Whoa, a Hilda pick. Okay. Very beefy lady there. I have a feeling she's just going to be sitting in their jung. Just touching the jungler. But I mean, whatever buys your own team's jungler time and helps them, you know, kind of free farm, do their thing. Oh, and then Chero picking up the Faramis. Okay, that nether realm is going to be very crucial for saving, you know, the marksman, the assassin. But okay, HVN is going to respond with the Julian jungle. So they have a really good pick-off comp. A lot of dash. You know, that Selena arrow, if it hits you in the face, I think you're pretty much dead. You know, a Jawhead's going to jump in and just yeet you across the map into a Badang or a Julian skill. President Granger come. I feel like they're gonna, you know, try to keep Granger and CU alive the most. Like, those are their main damage dealers. Everybody else is just the bodyguards for real. And also, I might not talk, like, as much as I did yesterday. I'm a little tired. But I'm still here, guys. Okay, so bring up the overlay. That way it doesn't look so ugly. I mean, if the overlay makes it worse, I'm sorry. But at least if we have something there. I'm still, like, surprised at this comp. Hilda already made Badang use his heal there. Oh, okay. Myth already here for an invade. Pull onto Julian. But Myth is already taking a lot of damage, is able to dodge the arrow. They're not really gonna find anything out of that. Just continuing to give some vision on where Julian is, Jawhead. But Jaw is gonna have to go back home. He's low in health. Okay, we got 4 members of Heavenly Restriction up here. Oh, Jawhead going in for the toss on Akiro. Got Hilda dealing some damage here onto Jawhead, caught in a bad spot and gets first blooded. Going over to Akiro. Down here in the bot side, we see both the marksmen are already. Oh no, Selena straight onto Granger. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Here in the top side, 2 members of Heavenly Restriction are taken down right as the turtle is up. One of those heroes was Julian, their jungler. That is pretty much a free turtle for the side of Overskilled. Already here for the invade. Player 3 and Mlbb going in, going ham on Julian. He's gonna have to fall back. Whoa! Player 3! He just got thrown into the turret, but there's Faramis here with another realm. They're going straight in. They're still fighting. 2 members of HVN down. Julian, he's not going to find anything. He's going to find himself taken out by Akiro. It's just Selena here. 4 members still of Overskilled. Triple kill. Going over to Akiro here. Wow, that that's not good for the side of Heavenly Restriction. A big delay in farming for their jungler. On top of that, so many kills going over to Akuro. Okay, there goes Jawhead and there goes Julian. Oh my gosh! There's the pool! Double kill to Celera. Can't, you know, I'm gonna just say Granger, guys. If I mess up their name. Granger with the double kill. No, that is actually scary. Having a Hylos chasing after you and then a Ferrum is just pulling you back into their team. Look at that, just so fearless. Hilda up here by herself, just going straight for the Julian, dealing so much damage, but caught in a bad spot. 3 members of HVN, they're going to pick her off. She was definitely caught out there. She was trying to do her job, but Akuro's here cleaning up. Julian goes down. Big stun on Akuro though, but Selena is not going to commit. Giant throwing his teammate away from the fight there. That looks like another free turtle going over to Overskilled. Over to Overskilled. Another invade. Julian is just not able to farm. Oh, he was able to get his blue buff. Finally. Dang, having to pop that flicker there. They're all so low. Overskilled, they see that. They're a little hungry. They're gonna go in. Here comes the Hylos ultimate. The Dang taken down. Killing spree going over to Granger, who now picks up a double kill. And is he gonna make it a triple kill? But he is gonna get shut down by Irithel. 5 minutes in, it is 15-3. Already so many turrets have been taken down. Wow. The invades are just so much. Heavenly Restriction just doesn't have that room. Oh, a big toss from Jawhead. The Nether Realm wasn't going to be able to save her. What a good pickoff for the side of Heavenly Restriction, but I mean, it was a Hilda. But there goes another toss on Mlbb, taking the heat there. Still going in. Chirobonmi getting a kill off of the Badang there. Following up by the Granger picking up a kill. It's 18-4, guys. 18-4 in 6 minutes. Holy moly. The stun connecting to Hilda, but heck no. Would not ever dive into a Hilda as a Selena. Right now, they're just really trying to defend this mid tower, but I think it's going to be going down. Oh, here in the back line, Mlbb. Killing spree going over to Granger. Double kill. Oh my gosh. All 5 members of Heavenly Restriction have just been wiped out. 23-4. They were trying to defend the mid turret, but at what cost? It was just a sneeze away from going down. Already popping the gold shield here in the mid turret. Let me go ahead and pull up the builds for you guys before I forget. Take a look at that. We already see. There it goes. Overskilled with the Hylos runway down the mid lane. Just emoting, showing face there like, alright, y'all. Come on in. Whoa, what a big. What the heck? What was it called? The freaking Faramis ulti just like brought him back all the way in. That poor Badang. That was so unfortunate. And the Lord is up. It's pretty much a free lure. I don't think HVN is gonna come to this at all. There's like not much they can do. If this is only top 16, is there gonna be grand finals? Yeah, the grand finals will be a best of 7. They have no tank, or they have no front line. OS has 2 tanky heroes. Yeah, that's true. That poor Badang, he's trying to be tanky, but it's not really working out for them. So much gold for the side of Overskilled. Julian! He already almost got picked off there. Stun going on to Granger. They're not going to commit to that, but they did use the conceal. It looks like they are trying to find somebody. Jawhead tossing Myth Bomby in. It's not going to be a good find. Granger is going to capitalize off of that, picking up a double kill, triple kill, going over to Granger. Is it going to be a maniac? No, it's not. Yurito getting the shutdown, but at the cost of Overskilled ending the match. First game, going over to Overskilled. Acro, 10-0-9. MVP, 12.1. 29-6. This was a 9-minute game, guys. 9 minutes. Sheesh. Let's go ahead and jump into the next match. Alright, here we go. Take a quick water break. Just a moment. Gotta stay hydrated, guys. Alright, I am back. Should have picked carrier for Hyla. I think that would have made a huge difference. If they had something to shred those front lines, they would have made a comeback. Or at least been able to do some more damage. Oh, if we look here at the draft, heavily restriction banned out the Hylos. That showed what can happen if you pick Selena, but you're a new man. He got a couple good stuns, but like, yeah, I think they really lost that early game. If you have Selena, you have to win that early game. Ooh, Barca Brody. I have a feeling Mlbb skins. I have a feeling. Beast. Oh, when BTK did that yesterday, I was so happy. It looks like those skins look so clean. And seeing the full lineup, it's like, man, that's so cool. But then they lost the match. Look cool, but lost the match.
Your team is banned. Your team is banning.
この広い世界が緑と希望で満たされますように。
全てを終わらせるまで私は戦い続ける。
Your team is picking.
俺の価値に気づいたか。
Your team is picking.
いい判断だ。
Alright, I'm back. I was checking the other match. It looks like another team may end up being DQ'd, but you know, I had to check and make sure things were going okay between the Team Flo and Brat match. So hopefully they can play. But from what I heard, Team Flo is already a 1-0 score advantage since Team Brat went over the grace period. But we'll see. We'll see if they end up playing. Their player was coming. However, let's get back to this match. Overskilled and Heavenly Restriction, guys. Don't forget to vote in the poll, too, who you think is going to be winning the best of 3. Right now, Overskilled is up 1-0, so they are at match point. Also, looking at Overskilled's lineup, another Neo Beast skins match. But you know what? BTK lost with it, right? What if Overskilled wins with it? We'll see. We'll see. So, HVN going with a more safe Matilda Suyu. They have a Gatakacha for setting, Granger damage, Suyu damage, and the Aurora for dishing out poke and CC there, but then we have OS. You know, let them feel rich, guys. Not everybody wants to spend $100 on a skin, but yeah, we're looking at a $450 straight across lineup of skins. If you were to buy them all, yeah, that's about how much they cost. And they look good. I think this is my favorite skin series. And the Naruto one's coming up. Alright, so we have HVN first. Let me update the score so you guys can see. Already we have Churro walking up as the Farsa here with the bird. Are they gonna force the retry? No, they're gonna just kind of chill out a bit, showing face at the red buff. And but these skins, for real though, like, hang on, let's zoom in on this. Like, there's the Ling. Oh, you can't really see him. There's Farsa. I mean, she's hiding in a bush. Anyway, you kind of get the idea. So pretty interesting. Is it a... Oh, the Farce is roaming. Okay. Okay, a lot of damage going on to Myth here. Had 3 members of HVN on his tail. Here on the bot side, 4 members of HVN rotating down. Got a retribution come out from the side of... Oh, from Suyu there. Right when the turtle is up? Okay. Looks like there might be a pick-off here on player 3. Yeah, first blood going over to Matilda. Caught in a bad spot there. Did get the pick-off of the XP, so they're gonna go for the turtle. Since Overskilled has 2 mages, they can't really, you know, walk up. They can't really zone out as much as a tank can, but Barca does have really fast rotation. You already see she's up here. Okay, there goes the Farsa ultimate. Granger popped that flicker. Okay. I think Acro got that creep. Yeah, the XP just kind of poking each other out. Alright, an invade here onto Ling's blue buff. Got 4 members of Heavenly Restriction. Whoa, okay. Frigid Glacier comes out, but Akaro's gonna find a kill on Suyu there. They came to invade, but at the cost of losing their jungler. Now Mlbb is gonna get taken out by Aurora. Player 3 using that Fred ulti, but not gonna find a pick. Is gonna be able to go back home. I don't know. That invade, they had the numbers, but it turned bad pretty quickly. And losing your jungler into that is not... It's not worth it. When you invade, you expect to take, you know, a kill and a buff for your jungler. Not lose your whole jungler. Oh, Brody popping the flicker away from that fight there. Also Turtle. Coming up. Pretty sure everyone's going to start migrating down here. Have player 3 and Rukawa just kind of zoning each other out, providing some vision. Okay, engagement onto player 3 here, trying to use a taunt, but having a flicker out of that team fight, which is gonna give Heavenly Restriction the room they need to take this turtle. So instead of fighting it, Acro's just gonna try and take his blue buff, but Heavenly Restriction, they're here. There's 4 members here. He's not gonna get the blue. Mlbb taking out, double kill, going over to Suyu. Still a little hungry. He's still going in. Gonna pick up a triple kill. A lot of damage onto Granger on the top side. It was a 2v1. Now we see the mid lane turret has fallen for the side of Overskilled. This is giving more map room for Heavenly Restriction. Looks like now they're gonna push the top side. Overskilled sees it. Doesn't seem like they're gonna commit to a team fight just yet. But Suyu walking up, being a little bit of aggressive there. I don't know, guys. Are the Mlbb skins a curse? Are they cursed for real? Because this happened to BTK. They were losing. Can they come back from this? See the engagement, circling eagle for Matilda. Going in there. There's a couple of flickers popped from Mlbb and the Brody. But Suyu going all the way into the back line, picking up a mega kill. He was so hungry, but he's gonna get shut down by player 3. Here in the bot lane, Acro was 1v1ing a Gata catch there. He's able to make it out and go back to his blue buff. At least he'll be able to get it this time. Yeah, they don't have a proper roam hero. They're just kind of winging it. They're having to depend on a Fredrin here to zone and be the tank. But he can only do so much. He's getting poked out a lot by a Matilda and the Aurora. HVN here already bursting down the turtle. Granger popping the flicker, having to get out of that Farsa ulti. Rukawa found Acro here. Acro did take the red buff. Got 3 members of HVN here. Retribution popped by Suyu. Ling having to use those swords to get out, but he's not going to make it out. He's going to fall to Suyu. They have their sights set on player 3. 4 members having to force his flicker out. There goes the black shoes from Mlbb, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Is it enough? It's not. There comes a snipe from Granger. Yeah, I think Mlbb's definitely a curse in tournaments. Whatever you do, guys, don't go full Mlbb skin. You know what? We're all here to have fun, gain the experience. Sometimes teams just want to test skins out. Oh, BTK, they lost though. That Mlbb lineup. That was the only game they lost. So I have a feeling Mlbb is just now cursed because of that. They have laid a curse. Laid a curse. My bad. Guys, I can't really talk. This is why I'm not a caster. I'm just here to yap. Casually yap, not professionally. Whoa. Why is player 3 kind of going into there? Would be a bad idea. The Lord is coming up. Don't want to get picked off right now. Rukawa having to fall back a little bit. Player 3 did pop the Matilda circling eagle, but Ling, he comes in, Tempest of Blades. What? Suyu is gonna take the Lord there. Akuro taken out by Matilda. Top side, we see Rukawa going for Granger. For the Brody, but he's gonna fall over to Suyu. Circling eagle connecting to Myth. Killing spree to Matilda. Player 3 here to follow up, trying to get something, but pops some flicker from Matilda. Another kill going to Suyu. He's hungry. He wants another kill, and he's gonna find it. Double kill going to Suyu off of Chirobami. Are you cool with Private? Yeah, Private actually casted for some of our former tournaments. Oh, 1v1 here in the bot side. Granger taken out by Akuro. Yeah, Private Dancer. Very good caster. Have a lot of respect for him. He has helped a good amount of our tournaments before, but people do get busy, so... Oh no! Akuro fell down here in the bot side over to Suyu. Frigid Glacier catches Barca here. HVN, I think they have this game in the bag. It's already 15-4. 5k gold lead. But yeah, guys. Like, I would have gotten like an actual caster, but some of them are like really busy. Used to work with T-Rex too. I've actually casted with T-Rex one time, long time ago, but he is now out there doing great things. What in the world happened here in the bot side? Granger died again to Akuro. Arukawa. He's not gonna let him recall. Link's trying to go back home. There comes the circling eagle, but I think, yeah, he's just gonna make it back. I've worked with G the Ico, Private, who else? Sepulcher, South Africa, Caster, T-Rex. You know, some big names out there. UA was one of our casters. Okay, Frigid Glacier didn't catch anybody, but here is Overskilled. All members are here. But Suyu, maybe he's gonna make an entrance here to the back line. Oh, he's dealing a lot of damage onto player 3, but Matilda's gonna pull him back. They're gonna show a little bit of discipline. There is a Lord up. So if he died right now, that would be very, very bad. If you can hire him. Well, they kind of did charity work for us, but like I said, they have tight schedules, so it's really hard to get them like onto our tournaments nowadays. I'd have to let them know like way in advance, like months in advance. But like this tournament got approved like a month ago, so that was like a huge tight schedule. So I was like, you know what? I'll just casually talk over the matches. And, you know, it's better than complete silence and listening to your own thoughts. Whoa, Cape got the Lord. Coming down to the top side. Black Shoes already popped. But the Frigid Glacier connects. That's 2 members down already for the side of Overskilled. And the Lord, he's still there. Acro trying to deter them. And they're able to defend it. But there's still some chunky minions coming into the turret here. It looks like, whoa, full team wipeout. Heavenly Restriction taking game 2. I'm just doing what I can. I mean, if I wanted to be a professional caster, have a professional caster. I would have gotten one on time. 20-5, guys. 14-minute match. We see the MVP going over to Suyu here. I don't want to butcher their names, because if I say it wrong, I'm going to get torched. But, yeah, so Suyu, 11.3 MVP. Game 3, guys. Game 3. Let's jump in. I'm saying, definitely cursed. I think you have better luck doing a whole Saber or Venom comp than the Neo Beast comp. Should let Fried Chicken cast? Honestly, I think he would do a better job than me. I'm not very knowledgeable compared to some of the players and other casters. So, you know, somebody with more knowledge would be really nice. So I'm guessing if I can, I'll get some casters for like the semifinals and the finals. That way it's actually like hyped and knowledgeable people casting. So don't worry, like these matches are just kind of casual, getting through it, seeing who's gonna make it to those top spots.
Your team is picking.
I appreciate you guys saying I'm doing good.
Your team is picking.
That makes me feel warm inside. So thank you. Also, thank you everybody for tuning into the tournament matches. We wouldn't be having these tournaments without y'all to watch, to gain knowledge of the teams and what's going on around the NA, bringing in underdogs and bringing back top 8 teams. And as y'all heard, NACT is coming back, so this tournament is kind of like a pre-NACT. They're kind of testing their rosters, seeing what they need to do, what to fix, how they're performing right now. So I think after our mini tournament is where you'll see the true lineups come out in NACT. So there's definitely some teams you guys want to look out for here in this tournament that you'll see in NACT. Rooting for the whole Burmese squad? Yeah! Love to see support for a team. For me, I can't support any teams, because then I'll be called bias. We don't like bias hosts. So, just kind of here to chill, and the winning team is the winning team. Who's casting? I go by Moonpie. I'm just a regular player. If you want some background on me, I'm a former competitive player. My best was top 9 in ACT as a mid laner because I'm a woman. Play mid. So that's just a little bit about me. I've been hosting since September 2023. That was our first cash prize tournament. It was $600, an IT tournament. And now we're back again for another cash prize tournament. So, been hosting for a while, just kind of lingering in the background for other tournaments and other hosts, but yeah, now we're just chilling, getting things going for teams this season. I got so happy when NACT was announced. I was like, yes! We're gonna see these guys playing in NACT. What's up, Jonathan? Thank you for tuning in. Is Accelerate gonna be in one of these matches? Wait, Accelerate or Accelerate? Accelerate wasn't in our registered teams, but I think some of their players might be on one team. Churro? Churro in the chat, guys. Any good female players? We did have a whole female team, like fully decent players. They even beat one of the men's teams, but unfortunately they had to forfeit. They were disqualified before a match with Vendetta because their roamer could no longer play. So a good chunk of female players are not continuing in the tournament, unfortunately. Apple did play in one of our last tournaments, though. Not the churro playing, by the way. You got a bracket or schedule? If you... Here, let me go ahead and type it. Exclamation point tournament. It will bring up the tournament information. And also the bracket, the live bracket. You should be able to click the link there. It'll take you to the live bracket, where you will see all the teams participating. The schedule right now is only posted in our M5V5 tournament Discord. It was for today and yesterday, but I'm gonna go ahead and post the updated schedule tonight since we're finishing up top 16 and gonna go into top 8. So the next tournament matches will be next weekend, the 19th and 20th, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you tune in, guys, next weekend too, and the following weekend. Heavenly Restriction Draft looking pretty good. Honestly, I like both drafts, so I can't pick a team. But let me know in the chat, who do you guys think is gonna win game 3? This is match point. It's 1-1 right now, so whoever wins this, like, goes to the next round. Whoever loses is out of this tournament. We will see.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Let me update the score.
5 seconds till the
Currently 1-1. It is a best of 3 series.
all troops deployed.
Match point. Things are just kind of peaceful right now. So even though Overskilled has a Selena Badang, they're playing a little bit passive. You know, just kind of giving some vision, roaming around the map. As we can see from Badang here, going to the XP lane. You picked OS before the series? Hey guys, as long as you support a team, that makes me happy. Okay, Nolan almost caught in a really bad spot there. Manages to get away. But yeah, I'm just happy you guys are here and watching the teams. Nolan keeps dashing into traps from Churro. Big poke damage onto Churro here too. They're trying to zone out, but Nolan is right there behind the turtle. Tries to go in, he's gonna get stunned by, but dang! First blood going over to Acro. Still going in, still hungry. He's gonna pick up that double kill off of Hylos. Very nice engage. But Phobius, Rukawa does force a flicker out from Mlbb. But Acro was back here munching on that red buff. Coming back to the fight. Gonna get Rukawa picked off. The kill going over to Churro. Oh no! Churro! Churro Bommy. Getting a bat to the face from Cecilion. 3 members of Heavenly Restriction here. It looks like Nolan might possibly come try and get a pick off of Harith. Yeah, we can see they're waiting for members of HVN. They're looking for a gank. Here comes Mlbb already giving vision on Hylos there. So it looks like HVN is going to be backing off. They're not going to be finding a pick on Harith just yet. Things are kinda chill right now, but the turtle's almost up. Whoa, big invade! Straight to the red buff, but Acro manages to get that killing spree off of Nolan. That was crazy. The shutdown though from Phobius there off of Acro. Player 3 following up. Gonna be picking off Rukawa. You know what they're like? You know what? Let's just take this red buff too, guys. Which is really good. You want to cripple their jungler side. Take what you can while you're there. Too many CCs for Nolan? Yeah. He dashes in and like he kind of gets cooked instantly. So he really needs to like time his ulti and time his dash. Turtle for the side of Overskilled. Okay, Shiba Dang and the arrow. They catch Nolan off. Kill going over to Churro Bommy. They're going to be rotating down here in the top side. Here's the conceal flicker. Pick up from player 3 there off of Granger. What a great pick off. Nolan rather fight than farm. Yeah. Poor guy. Kind of dying and losing out on farm. Already the bot side turret gone. More map space for Harith. Why did the Nolan go on? But dang. Honestly though, asking the real question there. Looks like they're gonna force the top side. That's pretty much a free top turret too. What the heck? Just giving turrets. Here comes an engagement. Harith getting picked off as well as Mlbb. They're gonna be defending the mid turret pretty well. There's only one minion there. I don't think they're gonna force this turret. Oh, Mlbb getting picked off, as well as Hylos. Rukawa gonna be flickering away, but Ekro already there, getting the pick off. That is another kill for him. 4-1 and 2. What's up, Saikong? Thank you for tuning into the stream. I'm sorry if Nightbot is like deleting your messages. The bot like tweaks out sometimes. I'm so sorry. But things popping off. Yeah. He's catching him. He's punching him in the face. Forgot to change the 425. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. The prize pool is up to $500 US now. I was trying to make the title. Oh, stun onto Phoveus there. He's still going in, connecting to player 3. The Edith is gonna be going down to Hylos. Stun connecting to Cecilion, but dang flickering in. He's not gonna catch him though. He's gonna catch a lot of damage, and there comes a snipe from Granger, taking out Mlbb. At the same time, Mlbb goes down too, but Suyu's gonna be picking up a kill off of Granger. Now it's a double kill. What a great engagement. Both sides though. Oh, Fracture from Nolan is not gonna catch Harith. It was a 2-for-2 trade. I didn't see though. Yeah, okay. Nolan got his blue buff. That entire fight, 2-for-2, but Nolan got the blue. Yep. But yeah, guys, sorry, I forgot to change the title of the stream. Like, I put it to go live, and then as soon as I went live, I was like, oh shoot, I totally forgot it's 500 now, so I'll fix that next time. Oh, Churro being so bold here. A little aggressive. Yeah, that Phoveus, he was 1 HP, and he also got a 4-man knock up there. That was pretty crazy. They were able to team fight off of that. But then now the Lord is up. That is a free Lord for the side of Overskilled. You forgive me? Thank you. I'll fix it, I promise. I promise. Whoa, Hylos getting stunned and getting taken out by Mlbb. And Phoveus is still going in. What the? Rukawa lifts and he goes back with 1 HP. Yo, that was kind of crazy. Clippable moment right there. What is Nolan doing? Oh my gosh, this man is all the way out here and he's gonna get caught in a very bad spot. Mlbb getting the kill off of Nolan. OS needs to pick off Cecil. Yeah, he's 206 and he is collecting those stacks. So, if it goes late game, that Cecil could carry. He's just kind of free hitting. Man, right now, they have 2 of those gold shields popped already. They just need to get that bot side gold shield. And I think the next Lord will kind of break the game. Well, not break the game, but like break the match. But OS, they just need to play a little disciplined. If they're able to get a pick off, that would be good. but at the same time, they need to play careful because that Cecilion is gonna be free hitting them from the back. From the back. Oh, Nolan got found out here in the top. Dies to Akiro. Dang. He showed himself out of the bush when Akiro started walking up. Nolan low-key trolling. Honestly, 0-5. I think he's just having a hard time. There's just so much CC from the side of Overskilled. There's the emote there from player 3. That Navi emote. Colors up in 20 seconds. They're kind of just taking it slow, trying to buy that time. No one assassinated himself. Yeah. He thought he was him. I can't say nothing though. Honestly, his Nolan gameplay is better than mine. I would be like at least 0-12 right now. So, yeah, I can't say anything negative about anybody, any player, in any match, because I do 2010 bars. Bro, that comment though, he assassinated himself. Yeah, pretty spot on. Already got the Lord. They're just really stalling, syncing the lanes up. OS just wants to end this. But let's see, maybe, just maybe, they do have a Cecilia on the side of a Heavenly Restriction. So. Oh, conceal! Coming in! There comes a flicker from Ida straight onto the back line to Cecilion, but he pops that flicker to get away. There goes it down. The mid inhibitor turret. They're here in the base. They're going to just poke and end the match. Overskilled taking game 3, ending the series out with a 2-1. We see Akiro getting the MVP here, 11.1. KDA 9.915. I'm so sorry, my speech, it's just so bad. 13-minute game, 17-9. Man. OS was just like, okay, we're not gonna troll anymore, guys. Let's just end. So, Overskilled will be advancing. And thank you very much, Heavenly Restriction, for participating in this tournament. Alright, guys. Before the next match, let me go ahead and get them ready. But I'm sure you guys know, it is going to be Team Ego versus Apex Predator. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. I can type. Team Ego versus Apex Predator. So let me go ahead and get the teams ready and into the lobby. Give me about... well, the match starts at 10:30. So... about 10 minutes, guys. And we will be right back. I'm sure you guys know Super Cash, Ordez, those guys. Yeah, that's Team Ego. So, we'll be right back. Let me go get them ready.
Oh. Wow. Oh my God! You hit the vent buff twice. Hey. Fine judgment. Get back on that. No punishment. The punishment comes to you by Nicholas to the three of these members from the side of Admiral. The 50% big push and end the league. The fourth one does come down that triple kill. Not that Leslie and Eve. Maybe zero. It also said Beatrice like Apex. Wow. All of a sudden, Apex does not feel like they're but yeah, they've been thinking about that. Really? Option to go for a Hail Mary Page. Oh my gosh! That retribution. It's a 1 versus 5 situation. Billy's able to get that retribution, but at what cost? It was like 8 versus moving forward. They got that team fight. They're able to pick up one. The ultra comes out again. Apex moved up in the death ball. Quirky is dropped dangerously low. Is able to catch us. And Mlbb, wow. Welcome. Let's call it back. Show us back down. Show us back. Well, that's
Tap the avatar in the upper left corner. Tap Account. Connect third-party account. Tap OK and enter information. The reward can be claimed after successful account connection. Log into the game again and tap Import.
Hello, everyone! Today we're introducing our newest hero, the descendant of the great serpent, Kalea, the Surging Wave. Kalea is a support hero who specializes in close combat and offers strong, reliable single-target CC. Not only can she charge in and slam enemies around, she can also heal herself and allied heroes just by attacking. Surging Wave, Kalea! Passive, Surge of Life. After casting any skill, Kalea creates a water zone at her current position. If Kalea casts a skill within a water zone, she will absorb the water zone to enhance her next 3 basic attacks, with different effects such as healing herself and nearby allied heroes. First skill, Wave Breaker. Kalea slams her fist into the ground, dealing physical damage and slowing nearby enemies. Second skill, Tidal Strike, Rolling Wave. This skill has 2 parts. In the first part, Kalea dashes forward and grabs the first enemy hero she hits, going airborne and slamming them down for physical damage. If Kalea hits an obstacle or the edge of a water zone during the dash, the second part will trigger and Kalea will leap into the air. The skill can then be cast again to dive at the target location, dealing physical damage and knocking enemies airborne. Ultimate, Tsunami Slam. Kalea grabs an enemy hero with her tail and jumps into the air before slamming down in the chosen direction, dealing physical damage to the target and nearby enemies upon impact. While ganking with Kalea, use her second skill to close in and CC the target. Then use her first skill to activate her enhanced basic attacks and unleash them on the target. In teamfights, Kalea should prioritize enemy mages or marksmen. Use her second skill to dash into an obstacle near the target to launch her into the air. Then dive down to CC them. Follow up with her ultimate to slam them into your team, and use her first skill to trigger her passive before finishing them off with her enhanced basic attacks. Kalea excels at single target CC, making her a highly effective ganker when coordinating with teammates. However, Kalea's short attack range and lack of poke means she needs to end fights quickly, or she'll end up being kited by ranged enemies. At level 1, upgrade Kalea's first skill to help allies clear creeps and minion waves, but prioritize upgrading her second skill afterward to reduce its cooldown for more CC during teamfights so your teammates can focus on dealing damage. If a target is too far away, use Kalea's second skill to dash into an obstacle near the target to trigger the second part of the skill. Then dive into the target to inflict damage and CC. Kalea's first skill can be used right after another skill, or her third enhanced basic attacks to trigger her passive and boost her sustain in combat. We recommend the Tank emblem with Vitality, Pull Yourself Together, and Concussive Blast talents for Kalea. The Tank emblem and Vitality increases HP, which also boosts Kalea's healing and first skill's damage. Pull Yourself Together reduces battle spell cooldown, and Concussive Blast helps Kalea's early game by increasing her damage output. As a roamer, we recommend this build for Kalea, focused on survivability and more self-healing. Thunderbelt and Oracle are Kalea's core equipment, providing hybrid defense, cooldown reduction, and boosting healing received, all of which fit well with Kalea's playstyle. Dominance Ice and Radiant Armor grant physical and magic defense while reducing the enemy's healing. Lastly, pick up Guardian Helmet to further enhance Kalea's sustained combat since her first skill and healing scale with max HP. We recommend the Flicker battle spell for Kalea to use with her second skill and ultimate to CC enemies by surprise. We also recommend Vengeance to reduce incoming damage while Kalea is fighting on the front lines. Kalea is good at dealing with heroes who lack mobility, like Layla and Chang'e. However, Kalea cannot grab enemies with control immunity, so heroes like Diggy and Minotaur can effectively counter her. Kalea's strong single-target CC makes her work well with heroes who have high single-target burst, such as Eudora, Harley, and Clint. In the early game, use Kalea's excellent support capabilities to assist the side lanes lock down targets for kills while using her passive to heal allies. In mid to late game teamfights, Kalea and her team should avoid poking with the enemy team, especially against supports like Florin and Rafaela. Kalea can initiate by diving into the enemy team and using her ultimate to slam key enemy damage dealers into your team for a quick kill and numbers advantage. Kalea, the Surging Wave, will be arriving on March 19th. Participate in the limited time event to get Kalea for as low as 0 diamonds. Pick up her Shimmering Wave skin for just 51 diamonds in the first 14 days. Come, break some waves with Kalea. And until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.
Under the eternal eclipse, chaos looms from the shadow. This might sting. Nocturna's embrace. Total eclipse. Get away. You're doomed to be in my shadow. You had one fatal mistake. Me. The eclipse is coming. The night is young.
No one escapes the dragon's stride.
No one escapes the snake's fangs.
No one escapes the falcon's gaze.
Fighting for the righteous justice, fighting for the priceless truth, blurring all the lines between the bad and the good.
Your 沈みゆく夕日の中で希望の羽が羽ばたく。
全てを終わらせるまで私は戦い続ける。
Alright guys, we're here. I'm here. It is Team Ego versus Apex Predator. So, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Team Ego. I see him clipped all the time, sniping, BTK, you know, YouTube things. Yeah, so they are a pretty good underdog team for this tournament. I've also seen them in other tournaments too. They actually were the runner-up for our last tournament. They were second place, and it was Mlbb or A77 who won our last tournament, but Ego was second place. So definitely a team you want to look at in this tournament. Here on the red side we have Apex Predator, longtime team. I've known them for a while. I know their owner. She is so nice, and I really hope she's watching. Athena. And actually I went against them in NACT last season. My team, we kind of sold and we lost. So you know what? We got to top 17 at least. And my best being top 9. So kind of have that experience as a comp player. I'm kind of retired and washed now, guys. So yeah, I'm not up there. Promise. I'm just here to watch and judge new teams and new players and seasoned players. Anyway, enough of that yappery. Yappery about the game. Don't forget to vote in the poll for either Ego or Apex. And just a little bit of history. Ego and Apex, they have some beef, guys. These are some rivals here. Like, trash talking and, you know, just that good beefery between teams that we love to see. So expect to see a lot of TP, a lot of emotes, hopefully no all chat trash talk, because I'll get in trouble by me. It's in the rules. But yeah, it's gonna be a good match. Yep, NA drama region, and there's 2 of these teams competing with their drama right here, right now. So just a little bit of the lore. There was just some rumors about piloting, a lot of accusations, but you know what, I'm a good host. I screen checked both teams, made sure all their players are in VC, double checked that they're all in the lobby, so they're both clean. But yeah, previous tournament there was a lot of problems between teams, but nothing bad now. We're just gonna see them kind of duke it out here for this best of 3 series. And also, guys, the title is wrong. The prize pool is a $500 US prize for the champion team. So we'll see who is gonna collect the moolah. About the draft here, we see Dez walking in that Suyu, Cash picking up the Zujin, a lot of poke potential, Song with the chip, very good map control, good surprise ultimate. AP though, gonna respond with the Moskov and the Gatakacha. Stream sniping? My stream has a, believe, 20-second delay, so if they tried to stream snipe the, what's it called, spectator point of view, it wouldn't really help out, so it would be so behind. Ashley, Apex Predator? No, it's actually Athena. Athena is our lovely tournament manager for our community tournaments here. So she made it possible for me to put this tournament on, and her team is Apex Predator. So really hope she's watching. Gotta support your team. Yeah. So it's Athena, not Ashley. You make a cup of tea for the match. There you go. I've got my tea. My tea is alcohol for this match. I'm old, guys. I'm 25, by the way, if I don't sound like it, but I am. I'm old. That's just how I see myself. Hesh can buy himself the Farsa skin for $500. Yep. Mez is gonna buy all the mage skins. Also, I believe they're streaming too, so if you want to like check out Dez or Kesh's stream from a player point of view, you can. If you get bored of it, want to see the spectator director point of view, that's what I got. What am I drinking? It's something my husband got me. It's called Jinro. It's like a Korean vodka drink. I don't know. I'm trying it. It tastes pretty good, but it tastes like I'm drinking straight up men's cologne. But it's okay. I prefer the strawberry one though. The second place get something? No. Only first place gets the moolah. That's why it's important. You want to win this tournament. You want to do your best.
Your team is banning.
Don't give them any more views. Yeah, you're right. Yo, kidnap their viewers. Bring them to me. That's not old. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, alcohol is the best tea if you're of age. I'm not trying to influence people. Yeah, it's a winner take all. And you know what? It was a little bit of a gamble too. So teams had to pay a $25 fee in order to enter this tournament, and that all those fees went towards the prize pool. So it's a gamble. It's like you can turn $25 to $500 if your team won. Where is this tournament located? This is a North American region tournament. So we're just a small community tournament compared to like the NACT, which is more like a huge regional tournament for us. We're just like a little fly. NACT is like the elephant. Give the prize money to BTK. I don't know. We got some underdog teams here. Hello, Protege. I hope I said that right. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Jack Daniels, Jack and Coke. That's one of my favorites. Do you plan on doing more tournaments? Yes, I do. We're hoping to host a women's only tournament soon. I just gotta get it approved. Yes, I am the host of the tournament, so I'm doing all the big dog stuff in the background, making sure everything goes smoothly. And I'm streaming it just here to my YouTube channel, just casually. Don't have any professional casters yet. There will be for the semis and the finals. Can you join without being an American? If you are in the NA region, like Canada, United States, then yes. But anywhere else, you'll probably get a lot of lag. It'll be like 300 ms. It won't be very fun for you. Do I have a boyfriend? I have a husband. I'm happily married, guys. Sorry. For the goons out there. Yeah, I have a husband and I also have a set of twin daughters. I am a mother, and hosting tournaments on the side is just what I do. Let me bring up the lovely overlay for y'all so y'all can see the team names. Here we go. No women's tournament. Honestly though, there's not a lot of women's team, but if there, you know, isn't enough women teams at all, we will just go ahead and host like a regular 60-team tournament. So don't worry guys. I love to host tournaments of any kind. We'll make it happen. Oh, First Blood! Super Cash picking that up off of Sky Marie there. That was a lot of poke. Thank you so much for the congratulations. Yep, I am pretty busy off of Mlbb. But, you know, time management. Still make time for helping the community here in NA. We are not dead yet. Not gonna die on my watch. Okay, Jose here using those beats on death. Things are going just a little bit slow. Yeah, the recall, I told you guys. These teams, they have their drama, they have their beef. Gonna see some recall and some emotes the entire game. Whoa, big pullback on Bogart here from Super Cash. Turtle's also up now. So BTK? Hang on. Whoa, okay, France. Lots of damage. If you type, let me go ahead and bring it up for you guys. You can check the live bracket here with the link. Sky Marie ends up taking the turtle. Des falls over to Jose. Super Cash got 4 members on him. Jose gonna be picking up a double kill though. That is a turtle and 2 kills going over to the side of Apex Predator. Alright, it came out, but there's the live bracket link if you want to check there for all the teams participating in this tournament. And yeah, so the next... Whoa, up here on the top side there was a chip ultimate. We missed it, but gotta catch it, got picked off from that. Oh man, that was my bad. I'm a little slow with moving the map. Multitasking. Got touched by predators. Whoa. That sounds a little sus, my guy. Next time you go to Ego Discord, can you ask them to talk with their real voice? I mean... I don't know. I don't know if they'll listen to me. And they not really dead. It almost died with the ML ban here in the US. Like, that really sucked. A lot of people quit because of that. But because we got our own app now, I think things are slowly starting to come back. NACT announcement made people come back, so we're slowly recovering. Which I'm really thankful for. You're awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope I'm awesome. Here comes the turtle. Carmilla ulti. Dez is gonna actually be taking the turtle there with the retribution away from Jose. Oh, I didn't even see. Poor Song. Song died. in the middle of that. Gotta catch it here. Friends getting touched a little bit, but Jose has arrived with those joyous beats. It's not gonna be getting the pick off today. Super Cash does get a little bit of a poke on Bogart, but she's gonna go back home. There's some vision there, provided from friends. Got 4 members of Ego here in the mid. Although they're not gonna push, they are giving some vision here on the blue buff. Yeah, double laning early. That's kind of crazy, because Sky needs their stacks for Cecilion and getting that gold. Whoa, okay, Sky Marie already popping the ultimate. Picked up the Carmilla there. Tried to toss her in. Niehaus is gonna get taken out by Sky. That is not good for gold lane. 4 members of Apex already here pushing in. There's only a 1 minion, but it's gonna get retreated by Dez. They're gonna save it. Here comes the chip ultimate. Bogart is gonna fall to Dez. Jose also here coming. It looks like he's not gonna commit though. He thought about it, but all members of Ego were there. Well, 4 of them. But now we're gonna see a rotation over to the Turtle. We're seeing both teams play, you know, very disciplined. They're being very careful. Turtle going over to the side of Ego. Let me go ahead and bring up the items for you guys already. I know some of you guys are interested in that. Like I said, I'm not a professional caster, so I can't really like describe everything. But if you guys want to see it, it's here. So still a little bit slow. It's currently 3 to 5. Gold is pretty close. But now Ego is actually ahead by 1k. It kind of shot up.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Oh, and the top side, Niehaus did take a turret. We can see 3 members are here in the mid side, 2 members in the bot side. So that was pretty much a free push for the top side there. Both teams are locked in. Yeah. Yep, I have a delay just in case. There's always a player kind of peeping in from the director perspective. But now it's not really helpful. Oh, Franz! Lots of damage, lots of poke! Getting picked up by Super Cash. They're really zoning out. That bot side turret's already almost gone. Song here, giving vision on Joy. In our hearts. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm just here to yap. You know. And if I'm too annoying, there's a mute button. And Lord is up now. Kind of see AP already here around. Might see a team fight here. Bogart and Franz are getting poked out really hard right now. Look at that, just picking Bogart up and tossing him around like a ragdoll. Franz too. Zushin is still so annoying. The buff is good, she's balanced, but the fact that she can just pick them up and toss them around still is just so annoying. Ooh. Okay, Lord got reset. There's Kesh. Picked up Jose there. Bogart is gonna fall to death. Here comes a Moskov spear. It looks like the Lord's gonna go over to Dez. They're still trying to fight, but Bogart died, and so did Song. Roamer for Roamer. Item check? Yeah, I got you. Sorry. There is a delay, so if I see it a little late, I'm so sorry, but here you go. The score's only 4-6 right now, guys. At 10 minutes. Like, that's how you know they're locked in. When the kills are low, but the objectives are secured. Like, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Best caster voice. Thank you, Saikong. There's another turret down for the side of Apex. Yeah, they're out macroing. Exactly. Some MPL type stuff. It's crazy. Since it's peaceful, I'll leave the items up a little bit longer. You see all the gold here. NA going pro? Hey, never know. Never know. So I was saying, you guys gotta keep an eye on Team Ego here. Runner-ups are last tournament, and now they're back. You know, with a stronger lineup. So you never know. I sound like Liz? That is like a really good compliment. I really look up to Liz. And she's so beautiful.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Your rank game would be like 12 to 18. It's so crazy. Oh, Song coming in with the chip ultimate. Teleporting all of Ego into a Sicilian ultimate, but Niehaus responding, picking up a double kill. But Jose saying, no, let me go ahead and take you down. But Super Cash responding with a shutdown on Jose. Team Ego still fighting. Double kill going over to Dez. That is a full wipe of Team Apex Predator. A full wipe. Oh my gosh. The score's 9-7. Who's the last time winner? It was Maple Leaf. 877 Maple Leaf. One of those. Whoa! There's a chip ultimate up here. Song died, but they managed to take out Sky Marie. Jose trying to go in for Niehaus, but gets pushed away by that shield. There is a Lord up too. Look at that. Death! He was just rushing the Lord there by himself. Song brought the gang. There was the Carmela ulti there. Got a Kasha ulti connecting onto two members. Still fighting. Death! Is he gonna get away? He's 1v2 right there. He's gonna fall to Zunko. I'm so sorry. Double kill up here in the top side, going to Niehaus over farming some kills there, as well as Dez. Double kill. That is 4 members down for the side of Apex. Moskov! He's gotten a bad spot. He's the only one alive. He's trying to 1v1 Dez. He's trying to do it. There goes the wind of nature. Is not gonna save him here in the top side. Song and Niehaus already ending the match. That is Team Ego taking game 1 versus Apex Predator. Oh, we say the MVP is going to be going over to Dez with the 615 KDA, 9.6 score. We can see 15 kills to 9. Team Ego really locking in. We're going to go ahead and jump into game 2. This is a best of 3 series. I low-key do sound like Liz. Hey, if I got blessed with her voice, man, that's awesome. But yeah, the last winner of our tournament. Actually, I can double check real quick. Let me make sure. Alright, so our last tournament was the Avalon Amateur Cup, and it was indeed A77 who won. But A77 and Maple Leaf, they kind of like changed their name a little bit. So sometimes they go by A77, sometimes they go by Maple Leaf, but they were the winners, and Team Ego was the second placer. So they did extremely well our last tournament. And now they're back, so they do have the chance to win this entire thing. Liz is fun. I know. Liz is so beautiful. Alright, just a second. I'm checking up on another match that's ongoing right now. There's a little bit of an issue, so since I'm the main host, I gotta always step in and make sure everything's okay.
Your team is banning.
人生に近道はないってポータルがあるだろ。
そなたの願いより生まれし蝶。このランタンの光に導かれる。この世界の影を倒すため。不滅の神は俺を選んだ。
Does Apex have a tick mark? They are a verified squad. I think their team was like top 20 on the leaderboard in order to get that tick mark. Was Super Cash in the last Team Ego? In the last tournament that was runner-up? Yes. Super Cash was indeed playing. But as far as NACT, this will be like his first NACT. As far as community tournaments go, like my little baby tournaments, I've seen him in them pretty often. He's won actually a couple of them with different teams. Are you gonna cast more matches? I just consider it casual yappery. I'm not really like a big caster. If NACT actually wanted a person like me to cast, I would take it. But I don't think I would be an appropriate choice. I gotta have my alcohol in order to cast, guys. They can't have somebody like that on the caster desk.
Your team is banning.
Have I ever casted NACT? No, but some Moonpie lore I have casted before with T-Rex for the North American Squad League very long time ago. Like, it's like an ancient relic on YouTube somewhere. And that was like my first time ever casting. T-Rex kind of threw me out to the wolves. Never ever tried casting before when that happened.
Your team is banning.
Top 3 player in each role in NA for me? Honestly, I don't think I have a place, like a rank for players. If I rank people are gonna get mad. I just think everyone has a shot right now after NAC or when NACT begins. How to watch the other tourney matches? There is one tournament streaming in our Discord server. Let me go ahead and let me bring that up. So there is another match going on right now in our tournament stage on Discord. So if you do join our Discord server, you can see that match. One of my moderators is streaming it. I think it's the A77 match versus Stars Line? Or they might have ended it actually. I think they might have ended it. Let me check. Okay, so I just got word A77 won their match 2-0. So the only match going on right now is this current one that I'm hosting. This is game 2. Team Igo won game 1. Currently 1-0. It is a best 3 series. Alcohol casting would be a vibe. It helps you get loose, you know? But yeah, I think I would need to really practice and put some time in to become an actual caster. You gotta team up with the BKTK boys. I think our biggest tournament is just NACT. You know, Dave, he oversees all that. There's a lot more with that since he can go to, you know, EWC and the M series. But I'm very grateful for BTK for even signing up and participating in this tournament. Rank them on their personality? Oh my god. I think all of NA is cooked when it comes to personality. Current BTK with best player is the best in all roles. Alright, guys. Here we are, Team Ego versus Apex Predator. Looking at their lineups, let me know in the chat. Who do you think has the better lineup? I want to hear from you guys. My opinion, like, it doesn't really matter. I don't want to be biased here. I can't pick a better team. You know what I mean? I'm the host. I'm the host here, guys. I want to hear from the people.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Honestly, as a viewer, I'm kind of leaning towards Ego's draft. Oh, I totally forgot. Let me bring up the score. There we go. This should be better for you guys. The whole overlay and match indicator. Ego drafted to end the series. Crazy. A lot of confidence. Dang, we already see Dez taking away the creep here off of the side of Apex. Oh! Whoa! Already a first blood going over to Song! Bogart caught off there. On his own side of the map! That's so unfortunate. BTK play after this? They played yesterday, but they will play again next weekend. Most likely Saturday, the 19th. April 19th. So stay tuned for then. I usually schedule later matches like 10:30 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, BTK will be next weekend. They won their match yesterday. They're already in top 8. We see Turtle here. Song giving some vision, but already Apex is... Oh man. Dez, he tried to come up to Retry, but the Turtle is going to go over to the side of Apex. It was just a little bit too late. Here comes the diversion play from Super Kesh straight into the red buff area. They are going to pick up a double kill. Going over to death. Wow. Okay. Okay, there's the flicker from Selena. Sky Marie picking up Song. You know what? Ego is like, okay, y'all can have the Turtle. But you know what? We're going to TP into your red buff and we're going to kill 2 of your members. Already 1 to 3. So like I said, although Apex got the Turtle, they still lost 2 people in that red buff fight, and one of them was the jungler. Man, poor Bogart. This Hylos. Guys, he's trying so hard to vision, but they're just, like, poking him out so hard. Look at Death is here, rotated to the mid lane, poking out Sky Marie. Just say, try to aim for that blue buff there, but he wasn't successful in getting it. Because of blast on Phobias. Hey, you never know. Whoa, big taunt on Sky Marie. Super Kesh getting the kill. Only 4 members here for the turtle fight. Ego doing an excellent job zoning out Apex. Des taking the turtle, super cash, diversion play. Looks like they're just gonna go straight into the blue buff here. Engagement from Song. Friends connecting his glue onto Death there. What is that flicker? He went straight into the turret. Oh my gosh. Des here dealt so much damage onto Bogart, but he's gonna survive. That was crazy though. Did y'all see that? The glue was on Death. Like Franz was on him. And then when Death flickered, it like took him a whole different way straight into the turret. That was crazy. Like somebody gotta clip that and watch that, because I feel like I saw something crazy. Diversion play. Just say he doesn't even know. He gets taunted and already dies to Dez, and that is a free bot side turret for the side of Team Ego. Here we go. Everybody's walking. Song walks straight into a Selena stun. Gets taken out. Dev going in, taking so much, but he's not going to be enough. He's going to fall over to Selena. Dez on a killing spree. He is already 3-0-3. What a crazy brawl here in the mid lane. Turtle is up. Louis is the decider. Honestly, I think so. Those diversion plays make or break the game. Super Prince. Super. Oh! There's a diversion. Straight into the back. Taunt onto Friends. Sky Marie not going to be making it out. Mega kill going over to Dez. Dez converting straight into the big giant tiger thing. Picking up a triple kill. Team Ego, they are cooking right now. I'm not going to lie. 11-4. Wow. And Dez, he's like really fed right now. 6-0-3. Oh, Death was aiming for the 1 HP Selena when it flickered in? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Cash haters real quiet. Bro, why y'all be hating on him? Look at him. He's doing so well. There's two. Look at that. Oh, I kind of caster cursed him. He got shut down. Hey, you know what? Team Ego still ahead. Oh, my bad. Let me show the items for you guys before I forget. Item check. Got 4 members of Apex here. Whoa! Oh no, Super Cash! Oh, such an unlucky Selena arrow hitting him with the follow-up by Glue Stun. And then Granger bullets straight to the head. Super Cash getting shut down. Well, not shut down, but like, you know, just killed there in his own turret. Lord is up. It's a 5v5 here at the Lord. Song taking a lot of damage. Here comes Dez. Here comes Song coming in with the Gata Catch ult. Does connect to one member there. Death picking up a double kill. Triple kill to a Phobius. Sheesh. What a turnaround. Honestly though, I thought Apex was gonna put up, you know, a bigger fight here at the Lord, but Death really turned it around on them. All those dashes from the side of Apex. Just giving that opportunity for Death to jump in, tank, and CC the heck out of them. Goes another turret in the top side. Got the Lord barreling down in the mid. I don't think they'll be able to end it here unless they get a really good wipe. But at this point, they need to just knock out those gold shields. Make sure they get at least an inhibitor turret. Poking down the mid turret, they do get it. Oh, the gold shield didn't pop just yet. They still have it here on the mid side for Apex. Yash has nightmares about Selena because of Hoon. Dang. Here's the item check. And you guys, your comments, they crack me up, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, members of Eco in a bush? That's scary. Whoa, Song walked right into that. What a big engagement coming out from the side of Ego. Meow's getting a double kill. But Song is going to be falling over to Ranger. Up here in the top side, we see Siu was split pushing there. Did manage to get a turret. Bad wave management? Honestly... Whoa, okay, Nihao got picked off. Those Selena arrows, I swear, they just be appearing onto you. That's kind of why I banned Selena. I'm just so, like, slow hand and slow brained. I always get stunned by him. The way I'm commenting in a funny way. I'm glad I'm able to make y'all laugh a little bit. Even if I'm like cringy. Just here for putting a smile on your face. The Lord is up. We're gonna see though, like this fight at the Lord could make it or break it. And Apex is already set up here. They've got vision. They've got zone a little bit. We all know BTK winning. You never know. It's kind of like a sneak peek into NACT. Here comes a diversion, but they landed straight into a Selena trap. They knew. That was a good trap placement. Phobia's having to pop the winter trunk. He's dealing with two members here. Gets stunned. Francis is gonna fall over to Nihaush, but Dez gets picked off by Granger. That is so crucial right now. There's a Lord up. Man. Like Dez, he was on a different path going for the Granger, but the rest of the team was like focusing the glue and the high-lows. Like I think there's a little miscomm there, like their goal of who to focus on. And now Apex, they're trying to force this Lord down a little bit. Nihau's took so much damage there in the back. And the Lord is already almost down. Mega kill going over to Granger. Managed to pick off the Herod. Apex. They yoink the Lord. Looks like a turnaround here. You always walk into the arrows. Yeah. Like even if I try to dodge the arrow, it just follows me, I swear. Guess screaming in the VC. Honestly, it would be so like funny to hear what was going on in their VC. Man, Ego though, they need to play careful. They've already lost the Lord. They're already getting the gold gap closed. Look at that, 45k, almost even. Yeah, I think that pickoff of Harith was really, really bad, especially at the Lord there. Another arrow into Song. They're able to defend that Lord, save that top inhibitor turret. Oh, diversion play? Oh, here they come! From behind! Straight onto Hylos! What? Team Ego, they're all split up! Harith here in the back line, able to pick off Suyu! But he's getting chased by the glue! And Granger was able to pick off Death. Look at Harith, he's too split, too far away from the rest of his team. There's 4 members of Apex here. And he is gonna fall to Granger, who is now 10-2. I think Ego, they made just a really big mistake. They were all over the place like ants. When you step on an anthill, they just scatter all around. That sounds like, what? We got people engaging on a Hylos, people engaging, or only Harith was engaging on the back line for, what's it called? Suyu and Glue. So I was like, what? You guys need to help Harith. Yeah, it did go wrong. I think if they all followed Harith, they could have won. But for some reason, let's Gia Hylos. But we don't know what's going on in their heads, guys. A good dodge from Nihaush there. From the Selena arrow. That would have been so bad if they got him. Yeah, the TP was good, but the execution was ant scatter. That's like the only way I can describe it. When you step on an anthill and like all the ants just like fly in all different directions. And it's the enhanced Lord. This is gonna make it or break it 100%. If Ego wants to win this, they need to be very careful. Ooh, diversion straight to the back. And here they go. Sure for the Hylos again. Gee, the Hylos, guys. No way. Oh no, as soon as they see Dez clearing the mid lane, they're gonna engage. Here they go. Yup. There goes Nihaush. Trying to deal some damage onto the glue. Death is gonna fall over to Granger. Granger gets caught, and Song's ultimate gets the shutdown. Nihaush also taken out. Oh my gosh. Look at Suyu. He just did, like he just ran across the map with 1 HP. Playing Ring Around the Rosie. But they were able to find Super Cash. Oh no. That's just a 40-second death timer. And the Lord is still up. But Ego, they have minion waves coming in. They can't just come and G the Lord now. 2 members. That is a free Lord for the side of Apex Predator. Man. Ego having some bad luck going on here. They really want to ride the horse. That's what I'm saying. Oh, somebody needs to tell them, hey, don't G the horse. G the Granger. There you go. He's 11-3. The horse is 1-5. But like I said, we don't know what's going on in their head. Could have been part of a master plan gone wrong. Let's see. Is it defendable? Defendable? Why is... Oh my gosh, Song getting hit by every arrow in the game. And every bullet from Granger. And if you look at the score, guys, Ego has 21 kills. Like that's crazy, but they lost so many objectives after a certain amount of time, and now the Enhanced Lord is in their base, on their doorstep. 2 stuns! Song! But it looks like Jose's gonna get taken out by Song! What in the world? The Lord nibbling down on the Nexus while the fights are going on! There's death flickering in! But Junko getting a double kill, but eventually gets shut down by Super Cash. That is 4 members of Apex dead. Whoa. It was indeed defendable. Look at poor Super Cash. He's having to defend by himself. He's a Louis, guys. Look at him. Bro, please don't die to the minions. Endable? Endable? Oh. Okay, Sky Marie having to flicker out. Is gonna get the stun on Des. They're trying to end it, but there's no more minions. Des is not gonna make it out. They tried, but the Enhanced Lord is up. Des is dead. They got tunnel vision there. They really thought they could end it without a Lord. They had no respect for the death timers. And now Apex is back. They're taking this Lord and they might end the match. But it looks like diversion play here on the backside. They don't have a jungler, but they're trying. They're engaging. Nihaus getting stunned. He's gonna get taken out by Granger. Song dies to Selena, but Junko is gonna follow up, getting a double kill. He is still there. Granger's just free hitting. Super Cash falling over to Jose. Look at the base. The minions. Oh my gosh. I have no words. All I can say is game 2 going over to Apex Predator. Currently 1-1. We can see here Granger getting the MVP. 15-4. Man. Ego, they had a great start. But those objectives, no, they just couldn't get it. The Lords, those Lord fights. And I think what really messed them up was when they were trying to end in mid lane there with 1 minion when the Lord was coming back up. Sheesh. What a good game. Yeah, Apex, definitely crazy comeback. I'm like mind blown right now, because I know exactly that same pain when you're like, guys, we can end in mid lane. Let's go. We have a minion. But then the enemies are like, we're back. Boom. Dez died. Niaush, he got away, but the Lord was up. Yeah, I think those fights, they had the right idea. The TPs were good, but they were focusing too hard on high-lows. On high-lows, guys. Why are we trying to kill a horse? And now we see the high-lows ban. Crazy. What are the standings right now? It's currently 1-1. It is a best of 3 series. So this is match point for both teams. Whoever wins this stays in the tournament. Whoever loses is eliminated. No second chance. There's a $500 US dollar prize for first place in this tournament. So teams gotta lock in. They got beef with the horse. Bro, what in the animal abuse is going on there? Yeah, that last engagement, it was a 4v5. Although they did ambush, that Granger was free hitting everybody. And so was Suyu. They just walk up and, you know, Suyu in the back line. He took the Lord and went straight to the back line and managed to get some kills. And then Granger was just free hitting from wherever he was at. I think it was just ego. They needed to, how do I say it? They need a common goal. Like, hey, let's focus this guy. Not the horse, preferably. But, you know, in competitive, you know, you make mistakes. But you gotta remember in the next match, let's not do that. So, let's hope they don't get tunnel vision again. Let's hope they work together, not scatter like ants in team fights. Wait till they face the fight horse. The horse of all horses, fight horse. Oh yeah, Fanny is open. What in the world? Let's leave our Herod. Yeah, I really think they should have played more along with Harith. And for what's it called? For Dez too. That's their main damage. And if Harith is by himself in the back line, focusing the people that they're supposed to kill, and he manages to kill one of them, but can't get away, and the rest of the team is dying to, what is it? Whatever. They're focusing everybody but the person they're supposed to. But it happens, especially if you play competitive. Like, you would know. It happens, but you know, the next time you gotta just reflect on it and hope you don't do it again. You just gotta work together. Yeah, what the heck? Bovies? Sujin. But pick Harith first. First. Oh my gosh. I can't talk. Alright guys, who do you think will win this? Like, let me know let me know in the chat as soon as draft is done. Let me know who you think could win this match. He's not confident of picking Fanny? Well, there's Fanny, there's Haya, there's Lucas. Who else am I missing? I'm probably missing somebody, but they're just kind of thinking, because I think if they picked a Fanny first, AP's gonna, yeah, they're gonna lock the Phobius, maybe a Kufra, a Moskov, a Hilda. Like, you gotta be careful, because those counter picks can really mess you up. You got Ego. Think Ego got it in the bag. Got some AP supporters here. Got some Ego supporters. Man, we'll see. This is the match that'll determine their fate. Who's going on? Who's going home? Ranger man. I'm honestly surprised with that. If Ego lose, they're gonna get cooked. Bro, the Clippers are gonna be here. The Clippers, guys. Man, I already got put into like some BTK clips just because of my like horrific casting. That's why I'm like telling you guys, I'm not a professional caster. I'm just here to talk. But I don't know, some people think I'm like trying to be like Mirko level. I'm not, I promise. Oh yeah, I see you, ZexML in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Also, welcome to everybody in the chat too. Happy to see more viewers. You guys are what keep us going. I just know that. The MOBA sims are thirsty? Hey, yo. Fresh Cash hate clip. No, guys, I don't hate Cash. I don't hate anybody. I'm here to be mutual. You know, I'm the host. I'm the most mutual person in this tournament. I don't support any team. I don't hate any team. I'm just here to make things happen. Who won the first series? Was it Overskilled versus Heavenly Restriction? Overskilled won 2-1. Great Mlbb game sense. Thank you. Appreciate that. I sit in on a lot of scrims in North America. And I watch so many tournament matches. But I just don't really apply it. I don't even play ML much these days. I used to be a competitive player, guys. Like, I mentioned it earlier. My best was top 9 NACT. I've been up there with the big dogs. I played versus BTK. I played versus A77. But now I'm just like washed and retired and old and falling apart. So I just host and give other players, other teams the opportunity to play competitive and get out there, have that chance to be in the spotlight. You know, when it's on you and you're playing in a tournament, it's just a whole different realm. That tournament pressure is different. Yeah, enough yappering about that. Let me know in the chat, who do you think is gonna win based on these drafts? Because we see Dez back on the Lucas jungle. We see Super Cash on his Sicilian. But on the other end here, Apex locking in Sushin and a Fanny jungle. I retired so others can win. I'll think about it that way. Alright, we're going into game 3. Currently 1-1. So this is the important game. Let me actually bring it up here for the score and the overlay so it looks better. Here we go. Team Ego versus Apex Predator. Game 3. Currently 1-1. I kind of repeated myself, sorry. A balanced draft? Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, both sides just look equally toxic. But right now, it looks like Apex is winning the mid poke. They've got that Zushin already making song go back home. Things are kind of just, you know, quiet. Kind of relaxing right now in the early game. Oh, okay, in the top side, Jose already initiating a little bit on death there. But he was not able to get a kill off of him. But Death no longer has the vengeance right now. Whoever loses is out of the tournament. Yes. It is single elimination. You snooze, you lose. And 3 members of AP were down here. But the turtle is coming up. Everyone's gonna start funneling over to Turtle, which Ego has already started to they're already taking it. Fanny's still at his blue buff, so Dez does secure the turtle. Oh no! First blood! Going over to Sky Marie. Now it looks like that's gonna be a free blue buff for Fanny. Ego trying to defend it. They're able to do it successfully. Fanny did back off. Sky Marie having to use the Zushin ulti there. Is half health. Yeah, making her half health was pretty smart. It's a 2v2 here in the bot side. Oh, here comes the chip ultimate. Got all of Team Ego trying to funnel in. Did manage to pop the Bogart Gattacacha ulti. But if you think about it, they didn't get any sort of pick off. So it's kind of a waste of a chip ultimate. Okay, here we go. Dez gets a pick off of Bogart finally. But that is a roam. I think they should at least capitalize off of Moskov. But he was just a little too quick. BTK will be next weekend, April 19th, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. They won their match yesterday, so they are in top 8. Okay, 4 members of AP down here in the bot side. Here comes Gatakacha coming into the turret. They are trying so hard to gank, but Chip responds with his ultimate here. Now Ego following up. They were able to get the pick on Bogart. They were able to flip the switch there on AP. That was a really good counter engage. What's the winning prize pool? It is $500 US for first place. Second place, they get nothing. So it's a very high stakes tournament. You either win or you get nothing. So like if you win, you're like the winner of winners and you get money. It looks like in the top side, Jase tried to engage on CC, but it didn't really work out there. Big poke onto Moskov. The Fanny with the clown face, guys. Bro, every time I look at the chat, there's always something that just like makes me laugh. Or like makes me question. Mlbb don't play for 500. Honestly, BTK played one of our previous tournaments and they only won like 50,000 diamonds. So, although they're really good players, internationally known, they still help us mini tournaments. So I'm very grateful for them. Here comes a Chip ulti. France caught in the middle. 5 members of Ego. Oh my gosh. Man just got tossed around like a pinball machine. Oh, here comes Fanny. Trying to come in, but it's not going to be able to secure the turtle. It's going to go over to Ego. Jase basically suicided into that. Sheesh. Zane, he is on the roster for BTK. Best player 1 is listed as a sub, and he did play last game, or yesterday. I think as the tournament goes on, Zane might play like what's it called? You know, top 8 onwards, which is most likely next weekend and so on. So honestly, just keep an eye out for the next BTK matches. Cause I'm pretty sure Zane, he will jump in at one point. Oh, super catch! He managed to dodge that Moskov spear. Another engagement. But it looks like Ego is going to be able to walk away. But here on the top side, they were able to sneak a little turret away from Apex. Opening up the map a little more. Item check? Got you. Yeah, you guys have to remind me because I always forget items. I get too into the actual gameplay. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but you guys have to remind me about item check. You guys should be able to see it now. This Fanny's an actual clown? Jeez! Y'all are grilling this man! Pretty much a free lord for Ego. Look at this chip! Yo, Song! You know what? The ultimate distraction. Song did a good job keeping them all away from the Lord. I mean, he threw his ulti there for a moment, but Ego didn't go through. Guys, look at the score! Almost 10 minutes! 4-2. This is kind of like the first game. Wow. Ego, they really locked in again. Hoon playing Fanny for different IGN. Dang, man. Okay, gotta catch her. Engaging. Straight onto Song. Song's gonna die. Over to Moskov. Phobius goes down too. A 1-for-1 trade. But right now, Ego, they're still focusing, pushing these turrets down. They're not chasing as much as they did last game, where they went for the wrong target and then they just split apart like ants. I think they really realized, like, hey, we gotta have a common goal. So it's refreshing to see Ego is not repeating the same mistakes as game 2. Is that Hoon? No. Man, is Hoon's Fanny that bad? What am I missing? Did Basics team join the tournament? Yes, they did. Their match was played earlier. They went 2-0, and they are now in the top 8. It wasn't streamed though, sorry about that. There's only one of me, but we have multiple lobby hosts. But not all the hosts can stream the games. But as we get on and on in the tournament, for top 8 especially next weekend, I'll be able to stream every game and provide more yappery. What is going on here in the bot side? Fanny 1v2. But here in the top, Dez getting that killing spree off of Bogart. And there is a Lord. What's Basics team? It is A77. Or it might be Maple Leaf. I have to check the roster, but there's 2 teams that are branched with like past C9 players, A77 players. But yeah. There goes another lure for the side of egoists. Is this tournament only on weekends? Yes, that way players have more open availability to participate. If we did weekdays, it wouldn't be very fair because work and school. Who's Fanny skills 10% screaming? Yeah, Basics team, 2-0. I have to double check, but there's Maple Leaf and there's A77. Both of those teams are still in the tournament. So they are both in top 8. What in the world? 4 members down for the side of Apex. Team Ego are closing it out. Team Ego wins 2-1. Congratulations to them, moving on to top 8. Acro not in this tourney? He is. He is playing for Mlbb. BTK played yesterday. They won their match. They'll be playing again next weekend, April 19th, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And here we see Team Ego did win their series 2-1. Apex, thank you so much for participating. Nice, Fanny. Hey, I can't say anything. My Fanny would have been a lot worse. It would have been like 8 deaths. Oh, Akuro's Overskilled. My bad. I was thinking of Shiro. Shiro is in Mlbb. Akuro is in Overskilled. Overskilled did win their match today, 2-1. So they are in top 8. Mlbb, they were not an all-women's team. I think you're thinking of the A77 women's team. Yeah. Time management, my guy. Alright, so that was the last series of the night. Summing up today, Overskilled won their match 2-1. Team Ego has won their match 2-1. A77 has won their match 2-0. And Team Flow won their match 2-0. I believe Team Brat had to DQ. So, those are all the matches that happened today. I only streamed 2 of them. But next weekend, make sure to tune in. We are going to have the top 8 matches ongoing. So, it's going to be really good. I'm going to try and stream all of them. And you guys better be there to support. Can you show all the top 8 teams? I can show the live bracket here. Oops. Totally typed it wrong. And if you would like to see all the rosters, you can join our Discord server, the tournament Discord server. And the registered teams is actually open to view for all the members. So everybody can go and look through all the rosters. They can't be changed or edited though, but they're open to view and you can look at all that good stuff. I have everything open, full transparency for all the teams, all the players, all the viewers. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next weekend. Really appreciate all all the love from the community, and good night. Enjoy your evening.